Hello everyone, welcome back to our playthrough of The Surge 2. This is part 2 in our series. So at the moment I've only just upgrading my character a bit, disassembling some tech scrap, so nothing major. We only got to Jericho City in the last episode, so I haven't done anything yet. So we're just getting told about components and upgrading and how to do all that stuff. So yeah, if you want to get basically more gear and stuff, you can cut off armored body parts, and if you want weapon components, you can cut off the arms wielding the weapons for them, and you can also get more implants then for cutting body pieces off robotic type enemies. So yeah, I think we'll just give ourselves a bit more stamina and health just to have it. It's always good. So we have to still make our way down to Seaside Court, but this is basically us just getting to Jericho City now and starting to look around here. So we'll have a look down the back alleys and see what's around. A large pile of tech scrap, a shortcut door, and we have our first enemy out here. And then yeah, it just gives you a tutorial to say, you know, if you cut off the armored parts, you can get materials for crafting. I took a donk there, poked them in the head, and we can cut their arm off easily. This will give us a weapon, the equalizer. And we have a small pile of tech scrap as well to take. So we can go over here and there'll be a guy waiting for us, and an audio log.
Welcome to Jericho City. Exploring our sprawling downtown can be a bit intimidating at first. There's
So we can poke this guy in the arm a bit,
wherever you go.
try and cut his arm off.
Artists, newcomers, tourists.
Yeah, you can see there I didn't deflect that properly. These are the type of attacks that sometimes I kind of suck with.
We live together in harmony and respect each other's boundaries. So take a deep breath and enjoy.
When they're a bit slower, I guess, but you get the hang of it anyway.
Why not ask one of our friendly locals?
Yeah, as you can see, I didn't block any of them. And also, if you charge up your attack, you're going to get more energy, so you get battery back quicker as well. So we can cut his arm off again, which will give us more upgrade materials anyway. We actually have the schematic here for the scavenger's arm gear, so we can go ahead and craft that and get ourselves a new piece of gear. And like in a lot of games, in this you basically get partial set bonuses and full set bonuses depending if you have again the full or only half the set on. And yeah, this is just telling you about the gear that you can get. So we'll go ahead and craft this, and then we have constructed the scavenger's arms, and we can just go ahead and put them on. You do need to get the schematic if you want to get both arms, so you'd have to take off both arms to get that. And deflect that and poke them on the ground. We can deflect it again and just get into our combo, start doing damage, and now we can take off the chest piece, and that's going to give us the body gear. And again, to craft it, we got to go back to the med bay. And this guy's standing here again, you're unaware that we're behind him. Or her, him, her, I don't know. We can poke them a bit. And again, my terrible attempt at blocking those attacks. So we can just cut them in half. And it's going to give us a small pile of tech scrap. And this is just telling us if we approach enemies from behind, we can basically start a backstab to do extra damage. This guy's gonna come over to us. We'll take him out. For someone that has no armor on their head, they're quite, he survives quite a lot of pokes to the head with a weapon, despite having nothing on his head. He's a strong boy. So yeah, sometimes in this game, if you get like obviously 2 or 3 enemies attacking you at once, it's going to be much more difficult. But at least you have your drone, so you can kind of try and shoot one with your drone and then just attack the other one. So we have a new implant now as well. This lets us increase core power to equip new gear or implants. So you just need to basically equip it on the left side, and then you basically get extra power consumption. So it can be handy if you aren't the right level yet, but you just want a bit of extra power. You can just equip that, and you'll be, it'll give you a bit of an extra boost. And now we got the scavenger's headgear, so we can go and craft that as well. And we'll disassemble our tech scrap. So yeah, all we're missing is the leg gear, and then we'll have the full set. And you can get this easily enough by just literally killing the first few enemies in this area. And now I have the partial set bonus active, so yeah, as you can see, if you perform a backstab, your damage is increased for a very short amount of time, and if you get the full set bonus, you basically get increased finisher. And now we have a revenge enemy, which are slightly stronger than a normal enemy, but they're not impossible to kill. They just take a bit more damage. And we can parry him and just start whacking away. You can see again my amazing blocking attempts and parrying. There we go, get a little combo in, back away. And again, and now we can just decapitate. And now we have the leg gear. So now we have the full set of this, so that's nice. Later in the game you're going to get better sets anyway, of course, but for now you can just use this and you'll be good to go. And actually here I was being an idiot. I didn't I don't know what I was even doing here. I forget a bit about this game. And we get the parry in and we can just kill them easily enough. So what I might do in later episodes is try and show where each item is, because if you play the game in the future or now, or you see this video in the future or now, at least you're gonna know where things are. Even though there's already guides out, I just want to try and help people that maybe have never played the game. I want to just try and collect as many things as they can. So I might do that in the next video and just try and show you guys the locations of things and where to get armor sets and stuff as well. But anyway, let's just take this person out, get the combo, and they're dead. And also you'll notice below your tech scrap when you get a kill, you get a multiplier for every time you don't go back to the med bay. So if you stay out for longer, your multiplier will go up more, so you can get more tech scrap. And then once you go back to the med bay and upgrade, it's going to reset. So if you see under, it says 150 times 1.300. And my batteries are running out. And then we have our first shortcut back to the med bay. This guy's waiting for us. This guy does a bit of fire damage, so just watch out for that. Because fire damage can do an awful lot of damage to you, especially when you don't have any sets that have any bonus against fire yet. As you can see, I'm just poking them, literally charging up and poking them. And that does a lot of damage, so... Now here I thought I was going to die, because I ended up getting on top of the van. Or of the truck even. And we have the bootleg fire starter. A new weapon if you want to equip that. This guy's throwing rocks at me, so let's take care of him. We'll give him a few slaps, poke him in the head, and he's dead already.
Come on, take that stuff and run. Or it's there to tank. Scorch every last F.
And these two guys are a bit hard to see at the first time. I think when I first played it, I was like, where the hell even are they talking? But they're just hiding in the fire pretty much. He's dead. So yeah, we just want to try and take this guy's head off pretty much. And watch out as well, because there's a guy on the left side and he'll be throwing stuff at you as well. I think that's actually him there. Yeah, he's come down to talk to us. Nearly died there because I got stuck in the corner. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the decapitate there, but we got a new weapon anyway, the Clinge Velo Saw. So already we have a few weapons and we're not like even out of the first area of Jericho City yet. So it's nice. And if you haven't got these weapons yet, you can literally just go back to the med bay and just kill those enemies again and just try and be sure to cut off their arm wielding the weapons, and you should be lucky and get the drop for them. Yeah, up here is the Port Nixon exit. This is a place you go later in the game, but if you can go now, but there is two big AID command guards waiting here that will kill you pretty quick. If you want, you can try and take them on, but they will do a lot of damage. Especially because there's two. If there was only one, it wouldn't be that bad, but the fact there's two, it's kind of hard to basically bait one of them out. So I think I tried to take on them both and I just said nope and I ran off. But they do drop good armor as well. Mostly for hammers. If you get a hammer type of weapon, their set bonus will give you more damage when you have a hammer. So that's going to be handy if you want to go hammering enemies. So we'll go back to the med bay and level up a little bit. And yeah, if you just hold triangle, you bank all your tech scrap. What's nice as well in this game is that if you ever want to basically just change your points and kind of respec, I guess, you just pay 500 scrap and you can do it. So it's not that costly. If you ever just want to have like 100 health or something, you can just go back and do that. You don't really need to worry that much. So yeah, now we have the full set equipped on us, so we get the full set bonus. And we'll just continue. So yeah, as you see, I do have a bit of a hard time parrying these guys. And we just donk him and kill him. And he drops a tungsten alloy. We can donk him easily enough too and just take his head off. Or, never mind, he's just dead. So yeah, if you do combos as well, you can do more damage to certain parts of their body. So if it's armored, you know, you can do R1, R2, and R2, and that will be better against armored parts. So try and change up a bit whenever you're fighting to try and remember some combos. There's not that many, but yeah, this guy here, he'll drop the axes he's wielding if you kill him and take his arms. And since he has two of those shield icons next to his health bar on the right side, that means we have to basically parry him twice to basically break them, so we can do a bit more damage, as you'll see in a minute. But this guy can be tough at the start as well. He can kill you quick enough. So yeah, now we basically broke his guard, and now he's got two of his shields back, so we just gotta do it again. And he'll be dead quick enough. So as you can see, he nearly kills me actually. We can pull up the drone, shoot him a few times. So there we go, we can just... He's got both his things back again, we can dunk him on the head. And then hit him again. So, yeah, he didn't drop the weapons because I didn't take off his arms, but he gave us Omni cells at least, so it's better than nothing. You don't want to jump into the river because you will die, but you do need to go around to that side. So, just run across the bridge. And now we're at the canal back alleys. And this will give us a large pile of tech scrap. And this gives us another implant. It just lets us carry more Omni cells. So that's good if you like to shoot things, you can just stock up on more of them. And we can open this door. He's not strong enough to open the ones back in the detention center, but he can open these. And there's a guy below us, we can just drop onto his head and give him a smack. And we get another implant. And our drone comes in handy and we can just kill him easy. So yeah, what that does is it makes sure attacks always hit the targeted body part, which ignores the swing direction. So if you have a part targeted that you actually want, like the arms, then if you put that on, it's gonna be sure it actually hits it. You know, I didn't understand what was going on here because I haven't played in a while, and I couldn't remove my implant. It just kept saying not enough core power. I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing something, but he wouldn't put it back in his inventory. But anyway, we continue forward. So yeah, watch out for that person, because they can kill you quick enough. Again, they've got their fire weapon, so watch out for that. More Omni cells. This person's waiting for us here at the gate. And we'll switch back to the poker rod. And again, if you get used to parrying, the game will be a lot easier for you. As you can see, pretty much revolves around parrying and deflecting, especially with boss fights. So they just gave us some upgrade materials. Yeah, this is just telling us how to block and deflect. There's a shortcut we can't use yet. And we'll pick up our small pot of tech scrap as well. And this is also another shortcut that we won't use yet. It's kind of a bit later in the game. So now we're just basically back to where we came from. If we break that, we get a small pot of metal scrap. And this is just basically where we were already. And this will give us another small pile of scrap, and then we can take out this guy. And some of these dual-handed weapons are really, really good. If you want to kind of have a bit faster combat, they are good to get. Good to try and get. But he didn't drop them that time. Let's just jump into the wall, because why not? So that's going to give us a full battery charge, which are always good. So now we can go down here, take out this guy, and then we can cross the bridge. Try and block him. Yeah. So we get another implant. So once your battery is filled, you get extra stamina regeneration. This is going to be quicker. So that's nice. Having more stamina in this game is good. Because the more stamina you have, the more you can just keep kind of attacking enemies. So it's definitely going to be helpful. Yeah, here I took off all of my implants because I was trying to see what ones I wanted to put back on. But the main implant I'd say to keep on is the one with where it shows the directional, where it shows the direction the incoming attacks are coming from, because it's for sure gonna help. So if we cross here, we'll be on the other side of that gate we saw there, and we can just open the shortcut so we don't have to keep running all the way around there every time. So now we're on Riverside Street. We can talk to this guy. And there's our shortcut, so it makes it easy. If we die, we can just run straight through there. We don't have to run all the way back around everywhere again.
Goddamn AID goons said I caught the virus. Bullshit. But they'll see. I'm far too sneaky to get caught.
Do you know a shortcut back to the med bay?
Bit of advice, because I like you. Upgrade your shiny stuff and you'll lead a longer, more productive life. Even though a secret path. It's right through that gap between
Maybe
the
I'll just
buildings.
explore.
I mean, you could also will sneak through one of them scanner gates on the road to Babylon Gardens, but why would you? Seaside Court is the place to be.
Goodbye, sir.
Easy for you to say.
So we have our chest here. We can just get a large pile of metal scrap easily. And more metal scrap. And if you come back up this this walkway thing, yes, you can come back to your med bay and you'll be able to get a few items along the way as well. So if you just come over here, you can come back up another elevator and get back to the med bay. And if you're just playing this for the first time as well, I don't really want to spoil anything, but if you see all of those type of the basically zip lines that are going like up and down and you can't use them, don't worry, you will get the ability to use them later in the story, so you're not missing anything yet. I don't think you can miss the ability anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. But it is annoying at the start when I first played that you can't use anything yet. Like everything requires the I think it's the exo lift or the exo hook, but yeah, don't worry, you will get it. So yeah, now we have our little shortcut. We can just go back this way and get back to Riverside Street. You can also get this item now as well. You might have seen it when you were walking around here, and that's how you get it. It's a toxic filter. So later on in the game you're going to need it. Well, you don't really need it, but if you don't want to get poisoned, it's quick. It's good to put on. So again, we're trying to take on 2 enemies at once, and you'll probably get smacked a bit doing it, but you can do it. We can just take their arm off easily enough. So yeah, revenge enemies are kind of like, let's just say revenants of other players. Or not really revenants, but basically that enemy had killed another player, and you'll see that it says some name, like a player's name can now rest in peace. So that's all they are really. And now we can continue down here. And you will get a cool weapon in a few minutes anyway. A cool 2-handed weapon. But first we can go down and have a nice talk with this guy. And he can kill you quick as well, so just watch out for that. But again, parry him and you should be okay. He's not that bad. And again, cut off his arm, you get a new weapon, so try and do that if you can. And then we can get the cut if the icon comes back up again. There we go, we can just take his arm easily, and we can get ourselves another new weapon. Oh, actually this gave me the arm for the Voltor. Sorry. Oh, and it gave us his weapon. Okay. See, this is more of a heavy weapon. so you will be a bit sluggish when you're using it, but you can dunk enemies quite hard with it. So we can check around here if we have any other items we can get. We have our audio log, Warren's testimony.
Warren, why won't you cooperate? Am I not? Am I really supposed to believe any of that BS? Believe what you want, prick. Oh, but I do, Warren. I really do. For example, right now, I believe that you'll be in terrible pain once I press this button under my desk. You bastard! I'll get you back for this. Threatening an officer of the law, are you? You've been keeping a lot of secrets since that Cleo incident.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever. You got nothing on me and you know it. AID has messed with the wrong guy this time.
So watch out for these two, because they can kill you if they're in the group. We can just keep poking this person though, and we'll be able to just kill them easily enough. And we also got a new drone weapon. So later on you'll be able to upgrade your drone as well and just get different weapons for them. So we have another memory here.
You can run, little girl. You sure as hell can't hide. That's it, kid. It's over. You're coming with us. Wait, what is she doing? Hurry up and grab her! That's impossible. Ah!
So if you open this chest, you're gonna get given the metamorphing talons. These are pretty cool. They do nanite damage, so you're gonna be able to stun enemies quite easily with them. They're kind of overpowered for the start of the game, but they're pretty nice and they're quick. So some guy's gonna lunge at you here. Watch out for him. He likes to do this. We can just take him out. Cut his arm off easily. And there'll be a guy trying to shoot at you as well and wants to kill you, obviously. And just keep attacking him, take his head off easily enough. And he's going to give us the schematic for the Voltor headgear. There's two hiding in there, and there's a third one that's going to come out from behind somewhere. So again, if you want, you can try and fight all of them together, or try and bait each one away, make things easier for yourself. So you can see with the talons as well, you don't consume that much stamina when you're using it. And we got a new weapon as well. So up there is the AID command center. There's more of those enemies you saw earlier near the port next to exit. They will, again, they'll kill you quick, but if you want, you can try and just keep killing them and farming them to get all of their gear. If you want a bit more protection, but it will be hard to get both of these away from each other, because if you shoot one of them, the other guy is going to come follow them, so just watch out for that. And since she has a shield, we have to do our strong attack to actually break it. And yeah, as you can see, they do a lot of damage, and I actually just back out here. So it's up to you if you want to try and take them out, or just not go near them. And we have our doctor here as well.
Welcome to best clinic this side of Seaside Court, Tovarish. Feeling a bit sickly? I've been able to keep them at bay, but I'm not quite, how do you say, enough
He's not as strong as me.
to beat
That's what
them
he's saying.
without my little turret.
Have you seen Scavengers? You're no oil painting yourself.
Normally, I give you real thorough checkup for free, but we run out of medical equipment. How pathetic, duh? I am world-renowned surgeon, yet my hands are tied.
Does he need a hand? Can we help him?
Damn apparatchiks confiscate nanomachines all over Jericho to cover up truth about nano-disease. Defrag. Without alternate supply routes, I'd be screwed. Just a moment ago, they shot down secret delivery drone right outside office. Even if soldiers don't find it in time, those damn scavengers will. You'll have to be sneaky. But if you pull off little heist...
So he'll
I'll
give
let
you
use med station
basically a
on
side
wall
quest
for
where you have to
free.
go and find his package that was shot down. And then you
Of course
can
I will. Just trust evidence
complete
of
the
your
quest.
eyes. They
And
call me
he'll let you
Dr.
also use the
Mikhail.
healing
Don't
thing there on the
believe
wall.
government agitprop. I am hard-working, genuine medical person. Of course, Tovarish. Your health is my business, eh? Say, your nanite readings are strange, very disturbing.
Yeah, it's
But
fine.
nothing to worry about.
Having high nanite readings is
You're stronger
no
than
issue.
entire Russian weightlifting team.
Not for my guy.
You can pass through that scanner gate, no worries.
Goodbye, sir.
До свидания,
Yes, now we have to
товарищ.
find the loot from the shot down drone. There's also maps around the levels you can check if you're ever confused where you're going, because sometimes you might be a bit lost, and that will happen. So here I'm still trying to take one of them at a time, but they both just come right over to me. And I also don't have any healing items, so it's not gonna... There's actually 3 of them that follow me here. So we're not gonna try and take on all 3 of them at once. Come on, come over. And watch out in here because there's that guy that's gonna try and shoot you when you're going through there. So try and deal with him quick if you can. And there's this unarmored guy up here. Well, his head is armored, but he's not that big of a threat. This guy has a shield, so we're gonna need to break that as well. So you can just do your charge attack and you'll be able to break it easily enough. And we get our battery back too. So we can just poke him a bit, and parry him. We can drop down on his head, which nearly kills me, actually. Oh, he's hitting hard. Yeah, the guy shooting, you really want to get rid of him because he is just annoying. So we'll swap back to our talons and try and take him out with them.